Want to know the latest XRP news? What important statement did the head of the SEC make? If you want to find out, then watch this video to the end and like it. Will Ripple depart the United States as Coinbase did in favor of a country with more lenient cryptocurrency regulations? Last week, Coinbase, the biggest cryptocurrency exchange in the United States, grabbed headlines when it said it had obtained a license to operate in Bermuda and would soon be launching an offshore exchange. Meanwhile, Ripple's legal fight with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, continues with a verdict reportedly imminent. Ripple has already stated its willingness to battle and is likely to appeal all the way to the Supreme Court, although a ruling might take years to come down. In addition, in July 2022, CEO Brad Garlinghouse threatened to relocate the crypto corporation if it was unsuccessful in its legal fight with the SEC. If we don't win here in the U.S., we'll take our business somewhere. We still have a huge company to establish. If the local regulatory environment isn't going to be helpful to us, then why bother? Some indicators have emerged over the last few weeks suggesting that Ripple is actively growing its footprint in other nations and exploring their potential advantages. In recent interviews, Garlinghouse and other Ripple executives have regularly gushed about the positive regulatory and business climates in various nations. Ripple's top lawyer, Stuart Alderodi, said last week that he was in the United Kingdom on the day of the Gensler testimony before Congress. I was not around yesterday to see the uproar at the Gensler hearing. I am now in London, where I am working with my team to expand our firm. I'm afraid I have no words to describe how incompetent the SEC seems from across the water. Ripple's International Policy Counsel Susan Friedman has spoken highly of the game, changing development prompted by Europe's MiCA crypto legislation in recent weeks. It's not a lack of compliance, she said, but rather a lack of understanding that's plagued the United States in recent weeks. XRP community member Anders L. has also discovered other indicators of Ripple abandoning the U.S. on the official website. She adds in her most recent tweet, Ripple currently has 66 available roles, 46 of which are located in countries other than the USA. 6 of the available American jobs are unpaid internships. Additionally, he realized, nonetheless, the local finds the remark peculiar. Following the conclusion of the dispute, Bank of America, BOA, aims to strengthen its cooperation with Ripple, as reported by Bitcoinist. It's improbable that Bank of America would bail out now, so close to the finish line. So then, what's the use? There's been no formal word about Ripple leaving the United States, but the company does seem to be paying more attention to the rest of the globe. This is not shocking, but it could be simple for Ripple to carry out its threat. A girl was ripped in half by a shark in front of her friends. Will Ripple follow Coinbase's example and depart the United States for a nation that governs cryptocurrencies more favorably? Coinbase, the world's second largest cryptocurrency exchange, made headlines last week when it announced the opening of an offshore exchange in the coming weeks after acquiring a license in Bermuda. Meanwhile, Ripple is still fighting the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, in court with a decision expected any day now, according to numerous experts. Even though Ripple has already indicated its willingness to battle and is anticipated to appeal all the way to the Supreme Court, a final ruling might take years. Furthermore, CEO Brad Garlinghouse warned in July 2022 that if the crypto business loses its legal fight with the SEC, it would relocate to another nation. If we lose the case in the United States, we will relocate to another jurisdiction. We still have a massive company to create. Why do it in a regulatory jurisdiction that would be hostile to us? Ripple has been showing hints of growing its footprint in other nations and toying with their advantages in recent weeks. Garlinghouse and other Ripple executives have recently extolled the virtues of other nations where the business operates under clear laws and in a friendly climate. Ripple's chief legal officer, Stuart Alderodi, disclosed last Wednesday that he missed the Gensler testimony before Congress because he was in the United Kingdom. I missed all of the hype around the Gensler hearing yesterday. I am in London, working with our team to expand our company. I can't tell you how dumb the SEC seems from this side of the Atlantic. Susan Friedman, Ripple's International Policy Council, has frequently hailed the breakthrough innovation made forth by MiCA crypto legislation in Europe in recent weeks. She also said repeatedly that the current lack of compliance in the United States is due to a lack of understanding. She adds in her most recent tweet, XRP community member Anders L. has also detected further indicators of Ripple abandoning the U.S. on the official website. Ripple currently has 46 vacant jobs available outside of the United States. 6 of the employment available in the United States are just internships. Furthermore, he made the following remark. However, the finding is unusual for the community member. According to Bitcoinist, when the dispute is resolved, Bank of America, BOA, intends to expand its cooperation with Ripple. It seems doubtful that BOA would withdraw out now, so close to the conclusion. So, what exactly is the point? Although no formal statement has been made, Ripple seems to be shifting its attention away from the United States. Even while this is not unexpected, Ripple may find it simple to follow through on its threat. The court battle between Ripple and the SEC has been going on for 2 years and 120 days, and it is still unclear when the judgment will be handed out. There are a number of legal professionals who are of the opinion that a judgment is close at hand. Nevertheless, it is unknown when the judge will make their decision public. Because of this issue, there is a great deal of pressure being placed on Judge Analisa Torres. The case has caused significant rifts to form between the SEC, the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, CFTC, Congress, and the cryptocurrency sector. The attorney representing the XRP community, John E. Deaton, has increased the stakes in the court battle between Ripple and the SEC by claiming that this is the most important no-fraud SEC enforcement action since 1946. The lawsuit is now ongoing. Given the gravity of the situation, the judge is taking her time with the decision and giving serious consideration to each and every remark. As was pointed out by him, if the verdict goes against Ripple, Judge Torres is aware that she is dealing with a conservative court, and if the finding goes in favor of Ripple, she will be required to defend it to everyone. If the ruling goes in favor of Ripple, however, she will not be required to do so. The lawyers John Deaton and James K. Phelan have hypothesized on the basis of prior decisions made by Judge Torres that a judgment may come as early as the beginning of April and as late as the end of the month. Ashley Prosper, a member of the XRP community, has also forecasted that this week would be eventful. She based her prediction on Judge Torres' judgment on the Daubert petitions, which took 52 days to determine. Judge Torres is under a great deal of pressure as a result of the Ripple v. SEC court case because of the importance of the issue for international commerce and banking. It is not certain when precisely the judgment will be released. Nevertheless, it is anticipated that it will be forthcoming in the near future. Ripple and the SEC both have more to lose as a result of this lawsuit, and the cryptocurrency market is waiting with bated breath for the decision.